Is everybody able to download that zip file which I shared in that chat box? Please extract, download, and then extract. Okay. So now, okay, coming here. Yes, just to open the collab which I shared, no, data pre-processing one. Okay. So these are the main steps we are going to do here. Okay, so first getting data. So getting data, you can, yes, I already told you, no. So you can getting the data from a Kaggle, you can getting the data from sklearn, you can getting the data from a UCA anywhere. Okay. Next, even you can generate your own data as well. You can, if you have the Excel file, you can go for a extracting the Excel file as well. Okay. So get the data formatter, the files may be a CSV file, HTML file, text file, Excel file, any file. Okay. Coming to step 2, importing the library. Okay, so importing the library generally depends on the data which you are going to do analysis. Library should be you import. Okay. For example, generally, if I go for converting the data to arrays means you must use the NumPy library. If you go for converting your data to graphics format means either you can go for using matplot lib matrix plot library one, otherwise cburn a library as well. Okay, and then if you want to converting the data for some other, for example, generally, just to talk about the data. So data which is having for a dependent data and then independent data. For example, just talk about the employee salary, employee name, age, and then salary. Okay, employee name and then age. These are the independent variable. It won't depend, but salaries depend on the employee. Okay, so generally, in machine learning concept, capital letter X is defined for that independent. That is a independent one, and then small letter Y is given for the dependent one. Okay, so in this here, I want to use the pandas for a categories my data. Okay, even though my data is like I converted the information to arrays. In that arrays, I go for do some, for example, missing information and all means we go for categorical. In such a things and all, I go for using the data frames. Especially the data frames means converting information to two-dimensional. Okay, especially in the conversion and then and all we use for the pandas library. So this is a very important. Okay, even depends on the data. You can go for do any analysis. Okay, coming here, this especially I am going to do one a small example for how to do the data analysis for the data set CSV file. Okay, the data set CSV file you can download from any repository. Okay, so I already downloaded and then shared to you. Otherwise, you can go for copy and then go to Kaggle and then type data.csv file. Okay, so if you type, it automatically having. Okay, so different kind of data set is available. Depends on your one. Okay, either you can go for house prediction, you go and download that data set CSV file. Otherwise, some other means you can go for download. Okay, here, yes, where it is ours one. Yes, see, I already shared no. So you can download and then extract. Now I go for upload that particular data CSV file to Colab. Okay, so in this Colab, see there is a folder button is there. No, there is icon, folder icon. If we click the folder icon, this is a files window. Okay, in this window, I upload the dataset CSV file. Okay, how I upload means right click on the empty place and then go for upload. Just use the mouse, right click on the mouse and then go for the upload option. If we go for upload option, so just you can go for uploading the CSV file where it is. Okay. So this is the extracted file which in my one. So here data CSV, right? It's available. Yes, data set. 1 minute. Let me check. Yes. See, the data set is available. That's it. Just I repeat, if you don't want, just go for, that is a 3 dot is there, no, click and then delete. Okay, now I repeat once again, just click the folder button in the left side. So after that, that white area, that is empty area, right click and then go for upload option. If we click upload, see the file which you downloaded and then extract, no. So you go for select the file and then click open. Once you click open, see, it automatically loaded. This is a way we upload the file to Colab. Okay, now dataset.csv file is available. Just double click the file. See what are the information is available. You can able to see this information: country, age, salary, purchased information. So here you can go for 10 of 10 entries available. Okay. So if you want to open this file means just to go for one shot. Okay, data. Let me open and then show to everybody the file. Okay. See the file, only 11 file, 11 data. Okay. So here country, age, salary, purchased. Okay. So here either the purchase, either the here there are two here country, age, these are the independent variable, and then purchase is a dependent one, salary, purchase. Okay. Coming back here, these are the information which is available. I take a small file only. That is a small data only. How we are going to do processing. Okay. See this file. In this file, here salary information. In this salary, this German age is missing. Here salary for Germany is missing. This is a missing data. Purposely we do like this only. For example, how we are going to fill up the gap will be see later. Okay. So these are the information. Country is a string. These are the here age and then salary, numbers, purchase also string. Yes, no, like that information is available. So if I go for feeding this information as it is machine means machine won't be evaluate. So I convert this information. I pre-processing my data before I give that information to machine. So this is the steps we are going to do first. After that, we'll go for a prediction. Okay. So now, see. So first step is getting information. Just you can able to close here. Okay. So here 10 information is available. Now, see the coding part. Let me little maximize. Okay, able to see my screen? Everybody able to see my screen? Let me. Yes, everybody able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Is it visible for everybody, the text? Is it working? Okay, now. Yes, now first step is I am getting the information. Okay, I already upload the dataset.csv file. Okay, second step is I want to import the files. Okay, import the packages. See this one. I imported numpy, matplotlib.pyplot, pandas. These are the three libraries I imported here. These are the keywords. The pink color, no, that is identification for the keywords. Keyword is a reserved word. So they can having already meaning. If I use a keyword, that meaning that is their purpose will be implemented here. Here, import numpy as np. Okay, this is a library name. Here, np is a alias name. Okay, wherever I want to use numpy, instead of numpy, whole word, I use np, short. Okay, so here also matplotlib.pyplot. Especially if you go for using a two-dimensional static graphs means this library especially used. If you want to plotting any graphs means. So I alias name is PLT. Instead of matplot.pyplot, I use a PLT word. So another one is a pandas. Pandas is another library which is used for the data frames. Okay, coming here, which is used for the handling for the data as well, set as well. Okay, now importing is successfully. Okay, I imported this three particular one. So just go for a run this particular cell. If you run no error, it will be having showing for a green color tick mark. So this is a 1 second means execution duration. Okay, coming to data set. I want to importing the data set. I imported the library. Now I want to importing the data set. So importing the data set, I downloaded this data set from Kaggle repository only. So now I want to importing the data set. Okay, I converting my information to two-dimensional one. So for that only I use pandas. Okay, so here I call this information is a data set. Like I already showed to know name equal to input, enter the name. That means whatever name you getting from that keyboard, that will be assigned to name variable. No, similar, whatever information which is available in the CSV file, I convert the information to two-dimensional array. So two-dimensional array means like tabular wise, rows and column of information. That information which is assigned to data set variable. So now data set variable which is whatever value in that particular that is a CSV file. No, that value, all the value I copy to this name. See, now I go for printing the data set. Whatever value which is there in the data set, I go for printing. Just go for run this particular cell. So reading the information, after reading the information, assigning the information to data set here, this function no. PD means that is a pandas library. In the pandas library, read CSV file. This method especially used to reading the information from the CSV file and then converting to another variable. So this is a happen for this line. Suppose if it is if you go for reading the CSV file, it will be having the read underscore CSV. If you go for reading Excel file, their respected method you can using read underscore that is Excel, right, like that. Okay, so depends on the what type of that is a files you read, that corresponding method you can using. All the method which is support for the pandas, so you can using for their respected methods. Okay, now I want to print whatever information which is available. See, this is your output. So country, age, salary, purchase. These are the information which is in that particular file. See, if you open the file, these are the information. There are 10 information is available. If you use the information means you can click here, you can able to see the information. Okay. So now see country, age, salary, purchase. These are the information which is available in actual salary. Actual file. Here it will be giving for the index value as well. 0, 1, 2, 3 like that as well. This is because our information is converted to pandas data frame. Okay. Now, okay, importing data set is function completed. So third step is completed. Now I want to extracting the dependent and then independent variable. Okay. Now see, I already told you no. Independent variable which is defined by the capital letter X. Dependent variable which is defined for the small letter Y. In this one, okay, just to have a look for this one. This is actually, this is an example for how I converting my information to independent variable and then dependent one. Yes, I already told you, no. So here, this all is a independent one, country, age, salary. Okay, so I convert this country, age, salary, all is a, this is a independent one. So here, the purchasing information is a dependent one. So final one is I converted to independent, dependent one. Okay. So for that only, I use this technique. Okay. In this technique, okay, here, I location. So here I go for locate the information. Here colon -1 I represent. No. So colon is representation for the starting location from 0. That is a 0th column, 1st column, 2th column, and then 3rd column. Okay. Except the -1. -1 is representation for the last column. That is a purchase column. Except the last column, country from 0 to salary. For that only, excuse me, here I use this technique. This is a matrix representation. So here it will be converting the country, age, salary to X, and then here last dependent. Okay, so I want to fetch the last information only. So it will be converting to Y. So if we go for run this one, so X value will be converted, Y value will be also converted. If you want to display what are the value which is assigned to X and then Y means go for run this one. I want to print X value. See, X which is having for the all the countries, India, France, Germany, like that, and then age and then salary. Okay, so all the information, all the numbers automatically converted to floating number. So here, these are the strings. So it will be having the string notation. That is a quotation mark. This is an independent variable. Now I want to display the Y value. That is a dependent one. Purchase is a dependent one. So here, purchase is a yes, like a yes and then no, like that. Okay, so even there is a missing data also available. Okay, so this is a value. So far we go for extracting the dependent and then independent variable. Okay, after that, what we are going to do means I want to handling the missing data. If I go for handling the missing data means, so yes, I already showed to you that is a salary also missing, and then here from that age also missing. Okay, I want to find out. For small data, I can easily to know the information. But if I go for big data means it is tough for handling the missing information. So I give the information to machine. Okay, now see this example. So this is a technique. Okay, so this is a technique which is used for imputer. Okay, so which is transfer your information to some other format and then do the deduction. So after deduction, I go for replacing some information. Okay, because original data itself, I don't go for any updation. Original data is as it is. I convert the original data to some temporary like array and then do modification and then again I replace, like that we are going to draw. Okay, so here there are two techniques we can go for missing detecting the missing data. One is by deleting the particular rows. If missing data is there means you can deleting the one, but if you deleting means your data will be reduced. The number of data will be reduced. Okay, and then one is another one technique is you can calculate the mean value. So mean value means like for example, see this one. What is mean value means? For example, just there are 10 information is there. Okay, 10 age of the customer employee is there. Okay, I add all the age of the customer information divided by n. Okay, this is a mean value. Sum of all the particular row of data divided by total number of data. That is a formula for me. So from that formula, they can apply for replacing the missing data. These are the two techniques they can using for missing data. So for that only see this one. Here they can using one more library, that is a scikit-learn library, especially used for the statistical operations and all. Okay. So here I go for using sklearn. From sklearn, I using a imputer, simple imputer only. So this imputer especially used for detecting the missing information. So in my data, that is a missing information, let me put for NaN, not a number like that. Okay. So I go for detecting the missing information, replacing the missing values to mean value. For that only I use here. So imputer, which is equal, this is normal variable, which is equal. Imputer, simple imputer is a predefined method, which is having in the impute library. Okay. So in this library, I pass two parameters. One is detecting the NaN, that is not a number, missing data. After that, which strategy I use for replacing that missing data means mean strategy. So it will be identify the mean and then replacing the none value. Okay. So now I go for a fitting. Whatever mean value here I replacing, no, I fit that information to X. Okay. I do operation for a independent variable as well as a dependent variable, because I don't know about whether missing data value, missing information is there in that independent variable or dependent variable. Okay. So now I fit that imputer to the X value, which is having that information like a country, age, and then salary. So country from 1 to 3, that is a column numbers. From 1 to 3, I go for fitting the information. Okay, after fitting, I transform the information, because when adding that mean value, again I convert that values to original X. So now you can, if you go for a display the X value, no, that mean value will be there in that missing information. That is a X, that is a independent variable. Okay. Similar way, okay, just to go for run that one. If you run this means you can able to see. So you can go for execute one by one cell. If you missing any cell means it show the error message to you. Okay, see the mean will be detected and then it will be replaced. So once you done, you can able to see the output like that. Okay, so but here you cannot see like exact this one. If you try for Python software means you can able to see printing like this. Okay, okay, we'll print. Okay, let me check for a printing here. Okay, let me try for here. See, I try to print this one. See the output. There are two NaN values there. No, not a number value. See, now it will be identify the mean value and then replacing the mean value. This column, it will be identify mean value and then this is a mean value for the replacing one. In this column, it will be identify 41. That's add all the age and then divided by total number of age and then this is a mean value. This is a way we can go for identify. Okay. So now go for encoding the categorical data. So because now there is no missing information in my X variable. So now I go for converting information, because some information is a text format, some information is number format. So I convert all the information to same category. That is a categorical data. So here I use for some other technique to converting information to categorical. Okay. So here we cannot use always this a method for all the data. The data depends on the volume of data. So whether the data is fit for some operations based on this one, we can go for using. So in this dataset.csv file, we apply this one. Okay. Now I go for encoding the independent variable. Encoding the independent variable means I transfer all the data to same format. Okay, for that only here you are going to use the compose method, especially column transfer. Okay, in this column as well as here we can use for the one-hot encoder, converting all the information to same category. See, in this type, salary and then age is a floating data types. So rest also I converting to same floating data types. See to that 0.0. This 0.0, which is representation for India. Wherever India is there, that 0.0 will be replaced. And then here 1.0, which is defined for the other country. So there are three country, right? Okay. So here, like that, it will be converted. So once if you go for a display the X value, after transferring and then convert, so it will be same category. See, all these are floating point number. Now, this similar like this independent variable, you try for the dependent variable as well. Okay, so let me execute this as well. Okay, once again execute. So printing is no need, but this process you must do. This is a sequential steps process. Okay, similar, I go for a try for transferring data for a dependent variable as well. Because yes, no data types like that is that I want to convert all this to numbers. So numbers means it will be easy to detect for that only. Okay, so now 0 and 1 representation, that is yes, and then no representation. Now, okay, now sixth step, we are going to do the training set and then testing set. Okay, I already told you, you can take a training set is a huge number of data. Testing part is a small. Okay, now see this one. I want to convert the my entire data set to training part as well as a testing part. So for that only we are going to using the sklearn, that is a library, especially training test split library. Okay, so here xtrain, xtest, ytrain, ytest, these are the variable. So train test split, this is a method. This method which is used to just convert your data to training part and then testing part. Okay, see to that the testing size I give for the 0.2 like this. Okay, so 0.2 like means for example, if 10 data means here we can see it around 8 data is for a training mode, 2 data is for a testing purpose, 2 row of information is for a testing purpose. Okay, so like that I will convert. Okay, so this test size is based on your wish only, but keep it in your mind whenever you go for a testing. Training means training is bigger than testing. Okay, coming to random state, it will be the information will be pick up for randomly only. Okay, so here okay, like that. Once I execute this one, I splitting my data into training part and then testing part. Now see, I want to display the xtrain. So xtrains which having 8 data, these are the information, and then here similar for testing data. This is the training data, this is the testing data. So here also this is a ytrain, that is a independent variable, dependent variable. Here also testing data. Now from this one up to we are going to get the information, modify the information and then split the information. Now I want to go for feature prediction, feature scaling. Okay, from this data, I am going to do the feature scaling. Feature scaling means I am going to finding new things based on the old one. How we are going to finding the new things means, for example, this is my actual location. Okay, so this is my X1 location. This is X1 and then Y1 location. I want to find the X2, Y2 location. This is a feature prediction. So based on how it will be do means in order to based on my original data. From my original data, I can go for finding the future prediction. So this one, it will be depends on the different categories of algorithm. Okay, if we go for big data means depends on the particular algorithms. For example, different kind of algorithms they can using. Algorithm behind they can using the statistical methods, that is a function formula applies only. Okay, so here in front we use for the method only, we say for zone. Okay, behind it will be right for each and every statement, that is a coding of the one implementation. Okay, so now how we are going to do the feature scaling means in order to have the formula only, like mean formula, standard deviation formula, variance formula. Like that only they can go for using that scaling, and depend on the algorithm you are going to using. It will be have the behind logic. Okay. So in this one, this here that is a standard scalar algorithm. This is standard scalar algorithm, especially for a just based on the training data, testing data, it will be finding the feature prediction. Okay, so just if you click means it will be like that. So this is a train data, testing data. Okay, so this is like that. This is a whole process for data pre-processing. Okay, so this is a one small example, like a data set. This is a one small example. You can download. This is a one like last time we have the data big data analysis class with the initial students. The initial students marks we are going to do the pre-processing. Okay, so you can get that information from this drive as well. Okay, initial student one, right? Let me try for upload. I think in the data set initial, yes, available. Yes, see, name of the students, SQL mark, Python mark. See, purposely I put for the NAN. There is not a number here. So these are the independent variable. Total is dependent variable. Based on the mark, total will be calculated. So this is a dependent variable. Okay. So you can similar for the previous only. I take this example for only similar, same as for the previous only. Okay. So how we are going to getting the information, how we are going to doing that extracting, and then how we are going to uh, converting, that is just converting the information to machine readable format, and then how we are going to splitting the data. So actually so far we discussed for separate, no, it will be coming for same program itself. Okay, if you want to really execute means you can copy and then paste for different cells and then try for your side. So converting the data, now my data is ready for a future predictions. You can go for using a different techniques to one. Okay, so this is one small example for pre-processing. Whether, okay, fine. So this is a behind for a do analysis. This is a basic one. Okay, now so far we converting all the data and then are ready for future prediction. Now our data will be converted to pictorial format. It will be easy for a do the analysis and all. Okay. Yes. So this is a behind for data processing. Okay, if we go for converting my data to pictorial format means I use some of the libraries only. Okay, let me show to one small example. This is a one small example. This one, this I already told you, NumPy library, which is used to converting your data to arrays, concepts, and this is a one more collab which I created for you. Okay, that's like a basic level, just understanding for how we are going to handling the arrays, how we are going to converting the information and all. I will share this file as well. Yes. Okay. So what is NumPy, and then how we are going to converting the data. This is one small array. So how we are going to converting the data. Okay, so usually that is a data is a collection of information. Okay, so here previous example, the variable, one value at a time, we are going to assigning the variable, one variable. Okay, but collection of values we are going to assigning to one variable means we can go for the data structure. Like for example, different type of data structure is available, like a data set, a dictionary, tuples. Okay, So here, especially Python, if we go for handling arrays means NumPy is a separate library which is used dedicated for arrays handling. Okay. So in this NumPy library, if you want to use means you must import the NumPy library. After that here, I want to convert this five data to one name. I want to assigning these five values to one name. So I convert this data to array and then assign to that particular variable. So if you, yes, this type method which is used to show the data type of the value which is stored on the particular variable. Okay, so this is an n dimensional array, so it will be like that. Okay, so this is one more example. If you go for a assigning names to particular arrays, collection of names to arrays means this is another example. Okay, similar. Okay, let me, these are the different kind of array. You can able to convert a different type of arrays is there. Single dimensional array. Single dimension means list set. These are the single dimensional. If you go for two dimensional array means like rows and columns representation. You can go for a n dimensional arrays as well. So these are the small example for a basic understanding for the arrays. Okay, now, okay, wait, let me show to you how to convert that data to pictorial information. Okay, so this is a matplot library. If you want to learn more about library means just click their corresponding website. It automatically converted to that particular that is official website. You can go and learn from that official website as well. Okay. So see to that, if you want to convert your data to pictorial representation means you can go for using the matplotlib. This is a static two-dimensional pictorial. If you go for a large, that is a large data handling as well as a more that is a three-dimensional pictorials means a Sheba library you can use. Okay. So coming to here, okay, okay. See this example. So I want to convert this. I want to draw one line. Okay. So this is a first point, x1 point, and then here y1 point, x2 point, and then y2 point. So see to this example, this is a 0, 0. Here 0, 0. That is representation for first point. And then 10, 300. This is the second point. I want to draw the one line to the particular two endpoint. Okay. So for that only this program especially used here. Matplot.pyplot. So this is a library name which is used for graphics purpose. Here I called this library is a PLT. Okay. And then NumPy, this is a numbers that is used for arrays. Numerical Python, short is numerical Python. I just to give that array's name is NP. Okay, so I want to give two data values. One is a 0 and then 10. So 0 and 10 is a x-axis representation. And then here that is called it for x point. So this is a first point, second point. This is x point. Okay, y point which I assign to 0 and then 300. Okay, now I go for plotting the line. So if we go for plotting the line, I use some method. This is a built-in method which is used for plotting the graph. Okay, plot method I use. Plot method is for based on the x point and then y point. So this is a x point, y point. So this is a first value. 0 and then 0. This is a first ending line. Okay. So this is starting line. From this starting line, second ending point is 10, 300. So this is a ending point. So from here, I go to plot the line. That is a used for plot method. So after that, I want to show the drawed graph. Okay, so plotted graph I want to display. Okay, so only this program, you can able to see the output like this. Okay, so suppose if I want to modify the points means just to go for changing points. Okay, so if you go for changing the points based on the points, it will the graphs will be coming. Okay, so for example, let me change to 30. I change to here also 30. 1 minute. It's still running. Okay, yes. Okay, now I go for run once again. See, I modify the points here 30, 30. So it will be depends on the points which you put now. The starting point will be changed. Okay, so we'll be see. Still learning. Okay, so try for your side. Able to change? Yes. Okay. Okay. There is issue. Okay. Yes. Able to see my screen? Everybody able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Sorry. I saw the some message. Okay, coming. Okay, see, I modified the points. Okay, still loading. Okay, hold on. See the data points depends on the data, sir, which I given. So the diagrams will be changed. Okay, so this is a x1 point, y1 point. From here, so I want to convert, there is a second point is 10, 300 like that. So this is x-axis and then y-axis. This is a simple line graph. Okay, similar, see, that is a one more point which I change here. Just try for your side to run that particular cell. This is a multi-points. Okay. So here I want to add three more points for that particular one. So here if you go like this means this is a from 1, 3, second point is 2, 8, third point is 6, 1, and then fourth point is 8, 10. So this is the way we can converting our data. Okay. So these are the small example. Even you can change the color as well. You can change the edge marker as well. Okay, see, I'm not mentioning any marker here as it is solid line only. Even you can change the line type as well. Okay, so even the edges also you can able to mark. So this is a small example. Okay, so these are the different kind of marker which is available. Small letter X, capital letter X, you can using the O, capital letter P, plus sign, anything you can give. Okay, so see to that, like that you can able to do the marker. Okay, so please try for your side. Try to modify the marker here. You can modify here for a circle O like this. If you type O means the circle will be coming like this. Round symbol, the marker. So these are the formatting for the particular graphs. You can using a different kind of, see, especially this is a that is a default line is a solid line only. You can able to change the line syntax as well. So how we are going to use the line syntax? See, the O is representation for the marker. Here B is representation for the blue color. So you can able to change the particular the line style as well. These are the different variety of formatting of the graphs. If you want to enhance your displays means, okay. So these are the different kind. Okay, so sometimes this is a multi-line one. Okay, so here why everything is arrays means here we previously we discussed data processing. Whatever data it will be converted to arrays and then converted to machine readable format and then do all the processing. Finally, you can go for the feature prediction for that only. Okay, so here see we can go for using the grid window as well. So you can using the grid. Okay, so plot means just a solid line when which is a graph, which is a draw. If it is a grid graph means behind like a cells, like a tables, it will be having the look like this. Subgraph also you can able to draw. Okay, sometimes see if your data is huge means we can go for using the scatter graph also. Scatter graph means that points will be dotted only, not a line will be drawn. Okay, so this is one small example for the scatter graph. So this is a small example for the this is one small example how we are going to using for the scatter graph for that speed of the cars and that. Okay. So this is one more graph which is used for a bar graph. So bar graph means here depends on the value. So all the data which is suitable for all the graphs. Some data which is suitable for a bar graph. Some data which is suitable for the pie graph. Some data which is suitable for that scatter graph. Okay, so depends on the data only. See to that this is a histogram graph. Especially for if you go for a handling huge number of data means it will be having. Okay, so in this example, see random number we can generated from this particular mean to standard deviation. There are 250 random number generation. So in that random numbers, we can convert it to the histogram graph. So this is one small example. This is one example for how we are going to converting the data to bar chart. Okay. Bar chart, employees, and then salary. Okay. Okay, please. These are the different kind of graphs. Okay. Especially, yes. 1 minute. I want to. Wait, I want to show one example. See, I add some of the program as well from getting information from data base as well. Okay, so here sometimes if you having information in your database means especially Python as well as a SQL server, that's a one. Okay, so here I get the information from the SQL server. So here some information I store in that student marks information and that. From the database, I fetch the information. After fetching the information, just converting the information for the analysis purpose. How I converted means these are the connection strings. Okay, this connection string especially to make a bridge between your Python as well as a database. Okay, in the bridge, the data will be travel. Okay, I go for a 1 minute. So I go for getting the information. After getting the information, I convert the information to like data sets, like arrays. I convert the information. After converting the information, I go for do the graphs. Okay, once I converted the graphs, if a graph is there, means I can easily to identify how many students pass, how many students fail, who got the first mark, who got the fail mark, that is a least marks and all. I can able to easily analyze this. Okay, so this is one example program as well. I will add for that how we are going to fetching the information from the data base and then do analysis. Okay, so just have a reference for that one. Okay, wait, I will, okay. Okay, so this is a way we can go for using how we are going to converting your data to your collab, and then how we are going to do the analysis as well. Okay, 1 minute. Let me go back. Okay, so if you are the beginners means, let me go back for a car price prediction. Yes. So now you can having that idea. Okay, so those who are beginner, having idea about how we are going to do the analysis, how we are going to fetching the data, do the modification and all. Okay, so coming here. Okay, so here already I shared, no, that is a car price prediction. See, if you are a beginner means just go for a Kaggle itself, go and see the that is a coding part. Okay, so here you know about how we are going to download the data set. Okay, so now you can go for see the notebook file. See this example, especially, oh, this is a little bigger example, but you can able to understand, right? See this example, especially these are the packages they can downloaded. Okay, there is a libraries they can imported. So after that, they can go for setting the option like they can using the um, options to rows and then columns and all. Now see, getting the data from CSV file. So once get the data from the file, so here they can go for using the head method. Actually, I already told you, know, either you can go for using the pandas. In this pandas, especially data frames only, data sets, you are going to manipulating the data sets means you can go for using the pandas data frame. So in this pandas data frame, lot of method which is available. For example, I want to show the first top 5 row of information means you can using the get method. So if you go for using get method means see the output which you get in that car data, these are the columns. In that columns, first top 5 information only, top 5 row of information only it will be show. That is used for the head method. Okay. So after that, see, I want to know about the number of rows which is available in that particular file. Okay, so in the car data CSV file, so there are 301 data is there. So if you use the shape method means it will be show number of rows and the number of column. There are 9 column of information and then total 301 row of information is available. If you want to know about information, information means for example, columns along with their particular number of datas. Okay, see the columns and then types of the data for the particular column also it will be show. Okay, so in this 0 to 300 entry, these are the 9 columns. Okay, car name. So 301 is there, and then here data type is a object. Object means generally that is a strings one. Okay, year means integer 64, that is integer data types. selling price flow data types means a fractional value is available. Okay, so this is a, okay, let me show to you first the data first. And then I think I already download. Okay, 1 minute. Let me open to my phone. Data for car data. Let me check. See, car name all is a string data types. Year all is a whole number, so integer. Selling price, this is a floating number. This is also floating number. This is the integer number. This is a object. So like that, that info method which is used to, yes, the info method which is used to display how many data, how many no, row of information is available, and then what type of data which is in that particular columns, everything it will be show. Okay, and then so here describe method. Okay, this describe method especially all is a methods only. There is a predefined method only. Okay, so if you are the beginners means try to understand. Once you understand means so here you will be familiar. Okay. So all the methods, okay. So here describe method means I want to know about means values, median values, 20% percentage of all the data, 50%, 70% maximum. Everything means you can go for using the describe method. Okay. So these are the things which is defined for understanding purpose only. So here actual. For example, is NA, if any missing information is available means previous example will we know about the NAN representation for missing. So directly we apply for the NAN missing and then standard deviation. But sometimes if it is a any not a number value, otherwise any irrelevant value is available means you can go for using the ESNA method. Okay, so here if anything available it will be show, otherwise no. In this data there is no missing value, so 0 0 0 like that it will be show. Now you can go for converting the information. If you want to renaming the column means you can go for renaming the column. These are the information which is used for that purpose only. If you want to replacing anything means you can go for replacing everything, because original data is as it is. You can go for converting the information and then do the updation like this. Okay. So here if you want to know about the columns means you can go for using the columns data. So here columns information. After that they can go for converting the information. Here they can using the subplot. So converting the information here, especially for types, fuel types, separate subplot they can create it. Especially for a fuel type, either the petrol, otherwise diesel, otherwise seller type, as well as a transmission, and then past owners. Like that, it will be having. Actually, our data is a 9 column of information. From this, I want to separate my analysis. Okay, so this is an example. So these are the small examples here. So they can use it for the Seaborn, set plot and all, which is come under the Seaborn libraries. So they can using like this plotting. So these are the small example they can given, especially this one. Okay, so that is a heat mapping. Okay, so this if you go for using a huge number of data handling means especially this one. Okay, so depend on the information. So generally these values will be between 0 to 1 only. So how much the values will, if it is a value is more related to 1 means it will be high accurate. If it is a value is more related to 0 means the value is not that much accurate. Okay, so that kind of we can predict using this one. Okay, so here it will be having how much we can having for each and every data. Okay, so here correlation they can identify. So data preparation, categories, we already discussed, no, converting data to categorical format, and then we are going to do the analysis, training set, and then testing set, and then go for a uh, do the future prediction. Okay, so this is the one. If you go for future prediction means see different type of algorithms you can using, but keep it in your mind all the algorithm which is not suitable for all the data. Okay, so here linear regression, especially linear regression, they can using for that. If huge number of data is there means we can draw the one line over the particular data, so we can go for using the standard deviation and then relation we can make and then go for analysis the future on that. Okay. So later I will share that my machine learning collab notebook for further reference and all. That will be having helpful for understanding how we are going to having for the each and every regressions and all. Okay. So especially this one R square, no, I already told you, no, if that finding the regression that is based on the R square value only, we can go for either our particular prediction is more accurate or less accurate. So if R square value is more closest to 1 means that is our information is more accurate. See, the R square value is 0.8. That means it is more closest to 1. So our prediction is more accurate. Okay, we cannot tell 100% one, but it will be more close. Okay, so these are the one mathematical calculation they can having. Okay, so like this they can having. Okay, so if you go for in-depth means it will be quite tough for the beginners. Okay, but advanced level learner, if you already having means you can able to understand, but keep it in your mind. You cannot trust for only one algorithm best for that do analysis. One algorithm is best for one type of data. But if we go for having a different data as well as a huge data means it will be vary. For that only still now they can develop new one. They do all which one is the best. If we add the new feature to that particular one means how more accurate we get that information, and still they are doing the research only. Okay, so this is one small example I explain in the Kaggle. So similar plenty of coding is available. Okay, so please go through that one. Okay, so if you go for a start your career for basic means little tough only, I agree. Okay, but so this is a biggest opportunity, biggest research area nowadays for especially for machine learning and then artificial intelligence. Okay, and then one more thing. Yes, do you use for artificial intelligence tools for your study purpose? Yes, everybody. Yes, what are the artificial applications you know? Yes, yes, everybody. Have you used any artificial intelligence application? Hello?
Yes, we have used.
Yes. Yes, you have used. Okay. So here, yes, thank you so much. Yes. So even if you start your career means you can go for like here chat GPT is artificial intelligence tool. ChatGPT is under Open AI company. Even Google they can created for Gemini, that is artificial intelligence tools. You can using artificial intelligence tools for a study purpose as well. Okay, if you come across any questions means go for asking a question to ChatGPT or Gemini or some other artificial intelligence tools are also available. For example, let me show to you. Okay, just you can type, but okay, my humble request, don't addiction for the artificial intelligence tools. Artificial intelligence, this is artificial intelligence. Okay, if you addiction, your intelligence will be gone. Okay, have a reference. It will be tell Okay, you cannot ask, keep on asking somebody for help. You can get the artificial intelligence tool for your reference purpose, but don't be addiction. Okay, see, I want to ask, okay, as a app programmer, okay, so I want to know, I don't know about anything about the data, okay, so I ask the question to artificial intelligence tool, okay. So if we go for new user, it will be asking the sign in. Just you can sign in with your um, Google account. That is enough. Still open, loading. Okay, now see, I use artificial intelligence tool. Okay, so I want to, like for example, let me ask. Okay, please assist me to know basic of Python. Just I ask the question to that artificial intelligence. Okay, see, the moment I type the question, it will be show the answer to you. See the answers which I given, Python syntax, variable. See the coding also, it will be show. Control flow, loops, function, input, still it, but it will be limitation only. It will, chat GPT, it will be giving only text. If you add any add-ons means it will be given. Okay. So depends on the artificial intelligence tools you use, you can go for. Okay. For example, I want to, okay, please explain detail of 1 minute data processing. See, it will be give the idea. Okay. Data collection, where to collect, what are the Python tools. See the coding also. Okay. If I want to know about that data CSV file means you ask. Okay. Can you please just to show the exact URL for the data.csv file, it will be showed to you. Okay. So see the example how we are going to transfer, and then even for example, let me go for asking. Okay, give me best one project for big data with Python code and explanation. See, nowadays researchers they use for the artificial intelligence tools for references, because so for example, I want to, okay, one big book is available. From the big book, I want to know about only that concept. Okay, I want to know about the MKU for the college level. MKU is that is a few hundred page of rules is available. But my question is only one question. So just I ask the one question from that one. If we go for refer entire book, then only no. But I don't want to go for entire book. I want exact information. Okay. So why that artificial intelligence tools are familiar means because that much information they can feed it all over. Okay. If I want to ask, for example, please um, tell me in Malay. See, it is start for tagging to Malay. See, any languages. Okay, so, okay, have a reference for this artificial intelligence tool. Yes, keep it in your mind. Don't be addiction. Okay, if you start your career for a beginning levels means, okay. So that's it. That's it, my part. Okay, so 124, right? So thank you so much for a patient listening, and then sorry once again for a delay for a 15 minutes delay for morning. Okay. Any question, please ask. Later, I will share the recording to everybody. Later, I will share my information to everybody as well. Okay. Yes. I will share the attendance link to our WhatsApp group. Please fill out. Okay, wait. Let me share that as well. Okay, give me 1 day time. Okay, so tonight I will key in your attendance to NTW portal. Once I key in the attendance, I will inform to you. After that, you can download your certificates. Okay. Later, I will share how to download the certificates video to everybody. Okay, so mostly tomorrow morning you will able to download your certificate. Okay. Yes, everybody, please fill up the attendance form. Okay, I already shared in the chat box. Please fill up the attendance form. WhatsApp group. Yes, everybody, please fill up the form. Okay. Yes. Doctor, are you there? I think you are muted.
Okay, yes, I'm here. Can you see me? Yeah.
I cannot see you. Okay.
Okay. So class is now, I think mostly they are finishing ready 193, yeah? Right. Okay, never mind. I think what we can do, the class is finished ready. Maybe later we will discuss about our new means. Those who are here, maybe we can share with them. Okay, everybody, can you hear me? Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
Okay, so first of all, I would say thank you very much for joining this program, right? We are glad that we are able to share our knowledge with you guys, right? And we will have another free programs which are coming from the various government agencies. And I think we'll be glad to share with you, all of you, right? So this was under the National Training Week, which actually has been finished almost, I think, 3 to 4 months ago, right? But we are still continuing, and I think I would say the 100% credit I will give to Ms. Radha, right? So she's the one actually who keeps on inviting everybody and says, we should continue teaching. We should give if the opportunity is there. So then I think, so I won't take a 1% credit also here. All goes to her. Okay, so this is, she's the one who keeps on doing. So God bless you, Radha. So I'm sure that you have got a lot of blessings from everyone for sharing your knowledge.
This is a teamwork, sir. This is a teamwork because students are also waiting from morning. Yeah.
True.
Credit it to everybody.
Yeah, credit to them as well. And I'm sorry, I couldn't, even I do have the knowledge on this particular skill set, but I didn't take means from last few months any classes because was very busy in other works, right? So, but I look forward also to conduct some of the classes. Come again? Yes, can we? Okay, no worries. Okay, fine. So okay, I would like to share one more thing before taking your time because most of you, I think, may be rushing to leave and all that. Okay. I think we will share in the group. We do have a program. One, we call it Gadget Gurus. So Gadget Gurus is funded by HRD Corp as well. So this program will be on understanding how to fix the computers, how to secure the computers, and what are the cybersecurity means for what we can say the office space and the house PC, and also the smartphones. Okay. If you guys are interested to join that program, but that would be a hybrid program. It will be physical, 4 days. So out of which I think 2 days we can have online and 2 days will be at our PJ campus, okay, PJ 8 Avenue. So if you're interested, you can join that program. Miss Radha will share in the group later the brochure for that and also the link. Those who are interested can join. And one more program is actually you can help your elderly family members or your friend circle, if anybody means that is under the SEBA. So that is also one of the project which is also funded by HRD Corp, by Ministry of Human Resource, right? So under that program also you can join the means this would be the graduates, not graduates. These are the retired people. So 60 years plus, this is only for them. Some of them, they are retired, they're 60 plus, but means they want to learn some skill set. There are people like that, those who want to learn. This specifically for them, right? So you can tell your uncles, aunties, or means anybody if interested. So there we will be talking about the computer literacy as well as if let's say they want to, some of them, they don't know how to connect to the social media. Some of them not very well versed about the do's and don'ts of social media. And plus maybe a gig economy. So they can be something they can be occupied. This is for them, right? So this also Ms. Radha will share in the group. So please share with your family circle and your friends, so those who are interested to join, right? Okay. Thank you very much. And we will have some other trainings also coming soon.